In the heart of North Carolina, a harrowing and perplexing mystery continues to confound investigators and haunt the public: the unsolved case of Faith Hedgepeth. The brutal murder of this promising young woman in 2012 sent shockwaves through her community and beyond. Despite extensive investigations and numerous leads, the truth behind Faith's tragic death remains elusive, leaving her family, friends, and the public grappling with unanswered questions and the pursuit of justice. The tragic murder of Faith Hedgepeth. The tragic murder of Faith Hedgepeth on September 7, 2012, was a devastating blow to her family, friends, and the entire Chapel Hill community. Faith, a bright and promising 19-year-old college student, was a member of the Haliwa-Saponi tribe and attending the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill at the time of her death. Her lifeless body was discovered in her off-campus apartment by her roommate, sending shockwaves of grief and disbelief throughout the area. The initial investigation into Faith's murder uncovered early clues that suggested a violent struggle had taken place. Law enforcement collected DNA evidence, conducted interviews, and analyzed surveillance footage from the vicinity, hoping to piece together the events leading up to her death. Yet, despite these efforts, the exact circumstances and motive behind Faith's murder remained frustratingly elusive. Adding to the complexity of the case was a cryptic voicemail left on Faith's phone shortly before her death. An unidentified male voice delivered an unsettling message, further confounding investigators and leaving them with more questions than answers. As the investigation progressed, the discovery of a note at the crime scene, reading "I'm not stupid, bitch. Jealous," intensified the mystery. The enigmatic message suggested a potential personal motive, but its meaning and relevance to the case remained unclear. Investigation and early clues. The investigation into Faith Hedgepeth's murder commenced promptly, with law enforcement leaving no stone unturned in their pursuit of justice. The early clues collected at the crime scene indicated signs of a violent struggle, but the exact circumstances surrounding her death remained elusive. Investigators meticulously gathered DNA evidence, interviewed friends and acquaintances, and examined surveillance footage from the vicinity of her off-campus apartment. A puzzling voicemail left on Faith's phone shortly before her murder emerged as a significant lead.
You're doing all right. Just stay on the phone with me.
I need the police.
I just don't want you to be alone right now.
Okay.
Okay? Just stay on the phone with me.
Despite exhaustive efforts, the voice on the recording remained unidentified, leaving investigators with limited insight into its relevance to the case. Compounding the mystery, a cryptic note found at the crime scene further confounded investigators. The enigmatic message hinted at a potential personal motive but lacked sufficient context to ascertain its meaning definitively. The Chapel Hill Police Department and other agencies involved worked tirelessly to analyze the early clues and leads. However, the complexities surrounding the case made it challenging to establish a clear narrative, leaving Faith's family, friends, and the public yearning for answers and a resolution to this tragic and unsolved murder. A puzzling voicemail and note. Two of the most puzzling elements in the Faith Hedgepeth case were a cryptic voicemail and a mysterious note found at the crime scene.
That is chilling.
The voicemail, left on Faith's phone shortly before her murder, featured an unidentified male voice, leaving investigators baffled as to its significance. Despite numerous attempts to trace the caller, the voice remained unidentified, adding to the enigma surrounding the case. Equally confounding was the note found near Faith's lifeless body, which read, "I'm not stupid, bitch. Jealous." Its cryptic message hinted at a personal motive, but without additional context, its true meaning eluded investigators. The peculiar wording and lack of clear connection to Faith's life further complicated the investigation. Law enforcement and forensic experts exhaustively analyzed both the voicemail and the note, hoping they would provide crucial insights into the identity and motive of the perpetrator. However, despite their best efforts, these puzzling pieces of evidence failed to provide the breakthrough needed to solve the case. The voicemail and note remain haunting enigmas, leaving Faith's loved ones and the community yearning for answers and justice in the face of this tragic and unsolved murder. Community involvement and calls for justice. The tragic murder of Faith Hedgepeth had a profound impact on her community, sparking widespread outrage, grief, and calls for justice. The Justice for Faith movement brought attention to the case and demanded accountability from those responsible. Faith's family and friends refused to let her case fade from public consciousness, tirelessly seeking answers and urging the community to come forward with any information that could help solve the mystery. Media coverage and public interest. The Faith Hedgepeth case received significant media coverage, capturing the attention of the public and media outlets nationwide. True crime podcasts, documentaries, and television programs delved into the details of the case, spreading awareness and generating new leads. As the story gained traction, an influx of tips and theories poured in, complicating the investigation further. Unfortunately, despite the immense public interest and media coverage, the case remains unresolved. Speculations and ongoing investigations. Over the years, the unsolved murder of Faith Hedgepeth has given rise to numerous speculations and theories. With the lack of a definitive suspect or motive, the case has become a canvas for various conjectures from the public and armchair detectives. Some theories suggest that the crime may have been connected to a domestic dispute or a crime of passion, pointing to potential conflicts in Faith's personal life. Others speculate that her murder could have been a result of jealousy or rivalry, possibly involving someone within her social circle. Additionally, random acts of violence have been considered as a potential explanation, although the lack of evidence supporting a forced entry into her apartment raises questions about this theory. Despite the complexities and multiple theories, law enforcement has remained steadfast in their commitment to solving Faith's murder. Ongoing investigations continue to re-examine evidence, conduct interviews, and explore new leads that may bring them closer to unraveling the truth behind this tragic case. The Chapel Hill Police Department and other agencies involved are driven by a determination to provide answers and bring closure to Faith's loved ones, ensuring that her memory is not forgotten amidst the passage of time. The case remains open, and the pursuit of justice for Faith Hedgepeth remains an unwavering priority in North Carolina. The unsolved murder of Faith Hedgepeth remains a haunting and heartbreaking mystery in North Carolina. As Faith's memory lives on, her case serves as a reminder of the urgency in solving such heinous crimes and providing closure for those left behind. With the determination of law enforcement and the unwavering support of the community, the hope for justice for Faith Hedgepeth remains steadfast. Until her killer is brought to justice, the legacy of Faith will persist as a symbol of strength, unity, and the pursuit of truth in the face of darkness. The community's relentless quest for answers reflects the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring power of hope for resolution in the face of unspeakable tragedy. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button below and subscribe. See you in the next video.